Don't know why. Anyway. Oh, actually, it is working. There we go. It's live, apparently. Is it live? It's going live? I don't know. I think it's live. I'm live. It says I'm live. Awesome. At last, boom. Alright, you guys are kind of, taking the journey with me. I've never done this before. So, I am very new to streaming. I'm an old school gamer. And there was someone waiting for this other stream I was trying to set up. I'm really sorry because it's not did that one didn't work. I hope you can get into this stream and have a look at it. All right. I hope you get to view it because I saw someone waiting. There was someone waiting to watch my stream. Anyway, so this will save as a video anyway, which is why I'm doing this on YouTube, and that's what I want. So I'll just introduce myself. I'm Cherkanese, if you can't already tell, as you can see by my banner, Cherkanese. I do need money. I'm poor. I'm 39 years old. I'm an old school gamer. I've been bloody gaming since I was like since I came to this country when I was like 6 years old. Commodore 64, Atari 2600s, all that kind of stuff. I never owned a Nintendo. I never owned a console really, and I had like a Atari, a Sega for a bit, but I used to see my parents were divorced, so I used to go spend every second weekend with my dad, and I used to get him to hire. You could hire Super Nintendos back then, Sega Mega Drive, Segas. There was no Nintendo 64 yet, but you could hire them at the video shops and then rent them out for the weekend, including the games. So every second weekend, I get to play Sega. I'd get to play Super Nintendo or the old school Nintendo. And before that, I had Commodore 64. I even had someone gave my mum this really old computer when I was, in high school, like a older than a 486. That was above what I had. This thing was just this massive beige box, two beige boxes, and it was DOS. It was like DOS 311 or something. There was not even Windows. It was like old school DOS. So I know how to play games. I've been playing games forever, and this is just my tips. On setting up some from real life tips because I haven't seen that many real life tips on preparing for Classic WoW. So first of all, when you prepare for Classic WoW, what you should be doing is watch how other people are preparing for it. So why am I pressing the same thing? I'm dopey like that. So, for example, you should be looking up. Now, I was just trying to look up um, how to live stream because it's not that easy on YouTube for some reason. It just wasn't working before. Anyway, I'm just hopeless. So you look at how preparing for classic. Wow. So yeah, look up what other people are doing. You know who? How come that doesn't have me there live? Eh? That guy's got 43k views. But anyway, this is how to prepare. This is look up other ways. Look up what other people are doing to prepare for Classic WoW. Not only that, YouTube is an amazing source these days compared to back then. So YouTube, go watch some streamers. There's a lot of WoW streamers now. Watch them. There's not just streamers. There's guys that just talk about WoW. They're not even streamers. They just make content. They're obviously going to stream when it goes live, Classic WoW. But there's just like look, Mad Season Show. He makes a lot of good content, lots of good videos. He's got his classic, launch preparation guide. I'd be watching that, 500,000 views. But his channel's really good. He's got lots of good information. He's much more pro at YouTube than me. Look at that banner. I was trying to make a banner. I couldn't even make a banner. I have to use this, and I was trying to just use that as a banner. Couldn't even do that, man. I couldn't even figure out how to do it. I'm hopeless at technology. Anyway, well, I am good in some ways, and I'm hopeless in other ways. Um, anyway, so yeah, look, he's just got so much good stuff. Class profession guides. 10 tips for classic WoW. Not that I really need them. 10 differences. I just watch a lot of it. WoW. He's made a lot of videos. But yeah, look, WoW classic race picking guide. Not that I really need it. I'm just going. I'll explain why later. Horde. I just like to watch his videos. You know, progressive. Anyway, so there's him. Who else is there? Who else was there? I'll close that one. Don't want too many things open. Mad Season Show. Karugs was okay. Actually, Karugs was really good. Karugs had some really good stuff. This guy's really good. Anyway, I'll do an in-depth video later on which YouTubers to actually watch. So yeah, do that. But yeah, just watch how they're preparing, and then whatever class and race you're picking, I mean, whatever class you're picking, go hard out on learning everything about them through YouTube as much as possible before the game starts. Now, the other tip I'll give you is format your computer. So I've just formatted my computer last week, fresh format. I've got an old computer. See, I'm Povo. I can't afford a computer. I've got Windows 7 Ultimate, Service Pack 1. So, whatever version of Windows you have, there's usually a Service Pack 1. So, like I said, I've been using computers for ages, so I know about formatting and stuff. About 20 years ago, me and some friends, we used to even like go over to each other's houses, play games and stuff. Sometimes we'd even end up formatting our computers there just to get faster boot times and stuff. It's crazy. We have nights where we'd all stay at one guy's house and we'd be playing Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six, and that kind of stuff. And you'd just, you'd be talking to the guy next to you. Yep, we've got to do this because that's a really team coordinated game. Where you'd like sneak around the corner. That's one of they're hard games. The Tom Clancy Rainbow ones, they're the best shooters in terms of like teamwork and difficulty. And that's for the computer, but anyway. I'm an old school Counter Strike player as well. Played since the beginning of that. Played WoW. I'll give you some WoW background soon. But anyway, look, this is my system. Very old. I've got an i3 G870 at 3.1 gigahertz. It's only got dual core, only two cores, so I can't use Discord and stream at the same time. Real shame. So I'm gonna have to do like what I think Asmongold does, where I talk to my Discord another way and I talk to my stream another way, which might mean I need to upgrade my camera because my webcam is almost 20 years old. It's craptastic. I'll just quickly show you my webcam. Logitech QuickCam Pro 9000. Now the image quality is great, but the audio quality is terrible. And so yeah, so 2 megapixels. It looks pretty clear, eh? Like I'm looking here, it doesn't look too bad to me. Like yeah, not bad at all. And I've watched back a few of my other streams. I had a stream on Twitch as well. I was just testing it out. I'm just testing the waters whether I should stream on YouTube or Twitch. I think it's most likely going to be YouTube just because it's a bigger platform and the videos will be there forever. I'd like them there to be forever and just, in the classic WoW section or whatever. Oh, pardon me. But anyway, look, just format your computer. So what I've got, I formatted. I couldn't find the drivers for whatever that is. Bluebird. If anyone knows, I've got an Asus. What is my motherboard? Some Asus thing. Look, I got an old school graphics card, 2 gigahertz. I was given this graphics card. It's got 2 gig RAM. I had a 1 gig RAM before that, Nvidia something. I've still got it packed away just in case this one dies. But my motherboard is. How do you find your motherboard? How to find out your motherboard? System. What does it say? A motherboard here? That's interesting. Advanced system settings? No. Anyway, I formatted, and the only thing I've put on the C drive is Windows, obviously, and World of Warcraft Classic. I haven't installed any other games on C drive. Obviously, I've installed my programs. The Steam, the Blizzard Battle.net client, VLC, Malwarebytes, virus protection. And another tip with your programs, turn off all your auto updates. Update it yourself once a week, but turn off all your auto updates. Scan it yourself whenever you're free, with the antivirus. And AVG antivirus, I'm using the free version. I'm poor, man. So apparently, I looked up some, Windows tips and gaming. Optimize your computer for gaming. AVG is the best antivirus if you want to minimize, CPU usage in the background. Look, I don't have many programs running in the background. Wow, I think this is because I'm streaming, obviously. But look, uh, wow, actually, there's a fair few services running and processes. Wow, look how much Google Chrome uses just those tabs in Chrome. That's crazy. Anyway, on your startup as well, I make sure on my startup I don't have too many things starting. Um, yeah, so that's that. MS config, reg edit, all that good stuff. Edit that stuff. Install your good programs. I got a CC cleaner, cleans up the PC, makes it run smoother. But yeah, unfortunately, I've only got a dual core CPU, so it doesn't stream. Like I can't stream and use Discord at the same time. My other tips for setting up your computer for Classic WoW. Classic WoW is not a it's not a what's it called? Classic WoW is not a used CPU or GPU intensive game, so it's only 4 gig. It's an old game, but yeah. Yes, personally, I've got an old computer, Windows 7, so I need it to be smooth. So now I'll give you a bit of background about me as a gamer, my WoW pedigree, my background. So that's me, way back when, 2005 probably actually, yeah, about 2005 I think. Um, so that's back in Classic. I was a no mage, had tier 2 set. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Had a tier 2 set and tier 2 helm. I ended up getting the shot. I love the shoulders. I didn't have it in that picture, obviously. Had the gloves, had the boots. Ended up getting shoulders later. Was played on Jubei Thos, Oceanic server. I'm from Australia, if you can't tell by my accent. Although some might say I sound like a fully sick wog, bro. A fully sick wog, bro, if you know what that means. If from Australia, we will. Or a lebo, bro. I'm a fucking lebo, bro. But no, I'm not. I'm half Turkish, but yeah, half Chinese, half Turkish. Turkanese. Anyway, so yeah. So there's that. That's me behind, in front of one of the bosses. This is my old guild, Evolution X. They're a Singaporean guild. They were very good. See, I was in an Australian guild before that. So I just give you I wasn't into WoW when it first came out. Honestly, I was not into it. My ex was into it, and my friends were into it. I was still playing Counter Strike. I still only played Counter Strike. So we were living together, me and my ex, and I was playing Counter Strike. She was playing WoW, and she's like, "No, you gotta come play WoW with me." I'm like, "Ugh." And then my friends were like, "Yeah, we're playing WoW already. You should play with us as well." And I'm like, "Okay, then." I'm like, "Fuck it. All right, let's all play together." I wanted to play Horde though. They bloody played Alliance, so you know it is what it is. And now I'm Alliance again, but and there's a good reason. I'm in a really good guild called Vismodicus. They've been around since Jubathos days. Um, they were Nosferatu merged into them. They got rid of the clan, the guild leader. He was a real, toxic person, so they just got rid of him. And that's it. So yeah, so these are my screenies from back in the day. To show you I do have some skills. Onyxia, there I am there, Cherkanese. I aim to please. This is us owning fellas outside, owning the horde outside one of the raid instance openings. Hey, that's me in the AQ. Me and my friend Colin. That's either Colin or my ex. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's Colin. Yeah, because he was a priest leader, so he was sit at the front. That could have been my ex there. Yeah, she was night. They were both night elves though. But that's me there in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Light losing my. Didn't we just see that picture? My Blackwing le. Obviously we cleared MC plenty of times. Owning the horde again. Outside instances. These screenshots are from my friends, so they're not even from me. So, yeah, I lost all my screenshots. I had a Raptor mount. I rolled 100 in ZG for the Raptor mount. You should have heard his vent. Vent went crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, when Vent went crazy, crazy, crazy when we when I got rolled 100. So someone rolled 99 and then I rolled 100. How good is that? Um, And but the bad thing is, and I was a gnome mage. So the bad thing is though, that's me there again, guys. If you've just tuned in, the bad thing for me though is, what's it called? They I farmed the Darnassus mount before that. Bloody hell, I wasted so much time farming that mount, and yeah, I roll 100 getting the ZG mount, so the next day pretty much, or the week after. But it doesn't matter, I ended up becoming a mount farmer, collector. I ended up farming the Ravender mount, got the Death Charger, got that as well. Got some mounts in Burning Crusade. Obviously got the Flying Epic mounts, collected a few of them. I ended up going back and collecting all the mounts from all the factions actually. I went back and got the human mount, all the different coloured mounts, everything in it. Just had a bag full of mounts. It's just a mount bag. So yeah, when I heard, I think Asmongold was saying, talking shit how he's not going to collect mounts because he's a mount collector at the moment for retail because you can just buy those mounts. But apparently he's not going to collect the mounts in Classic WoW because it's going to take up bag space, mate. Trust me, I was a mount collector in vanilla, and you do not. You're gonna have plenty of bag space, plenty. If you're a top tier player, you're gonna have Elixir hide bags, plenty of room. You if you sort out your bank properly, you got alt anyway. You store all your stuff that you're selling or whatever, or that you're hoarding. You're playing the stock market. You store that on alts. There's plenty of room for mounts. They're just hard work in vanilla. I know because I was a mount collector in vanilla and BC, and it was hard. You can't just buy a mount or get a mount when you buy a special package or something. All right, that's for sure. Anyway, so that's my profile on WoW. Like I said, I'm an old school gamer. I'm going to be streaming my race to 60, going to race to 60. Obviously, I'm taking a week off work, but I'm not taking it from the day it releases. I'm taking it from the day after. I was a bit worried about server issues on the day of release, but the beta testings, I guess, I wasn't in the beta testing, but I'm guessing, just from what I hear and that, it sounded fine. But yeah, look, I'll be back with part 2 of my real life tips for preparing for WoW, because there are some real life tips that I want to give you, like dealing with friends and family, food, preparing for food, um, that kind of stuff. Actually, look at my place. That's one thing I got to do. I got to clean up. So yeah, yeah, I got to clean up. So look at my. This is my living room. I live in a 1 bedroom apartment. I have oh shit, you might not be able to see. That might fuck up the. Anyway, I'll do a video later, but a tour around the apartment. But I live in the city of Sydney, like smack bang in the city, like really next to Hyde Park. We got fiber to the building, great internet, TPG, fiber to the building, fiber to the basement, internet. What is wrong with this webcam? Sorry guys for the webcam shakiness. You can still see the other screen with it. It's not killing you because the other screen's the main big screen, isn't it? Yeah. My ugly mug's just there in the bottom corner. Anyway, so yeah, I'll give you some real life preparing tips for the real life situation. That'll be coming very soon. Maybe even tonight, but most likely in a few days. I'm gonna clean up now and make some dinner. Have a good one. Peace.